Hi, I'm Dave, founder of Halloween Year Round. And Halloween may be over, but, well, not in our house. And that doesn't mean that we're still not getting a lot of cool, awesome horror, monster, sci fi content. Take today. We just got the brand new trailer for Morbius. I think it'll be the final trailer before its release in January 2022. This is a movie that it's kind of been in development hell, or at least release date hell for a long time. It's gotten, it's been changed a million times due to lockdowns, and I'm very excited to finally get it next month. I love it when, the sort of comic book universes cross over into horror a little bit. I'm excited for, the upcoming Blade project. I'm excited for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And I feel like Morbius is going to kind of tie into that a little bit. We're dealing with a vampire. We're dealing with a character that I may or may not resemble a little bit. I may have next year's Halloween costume figured out already. But this is a movie that it has me intrigued for a lot of reasons. So let's just watch the trailer and then we'll talk about it. This is the trailer for the trailer. Okay. Got real Skull Island vibes.
Doctor? I am a doctor.
Okay. Jared Leto still rocking the hair.
People all over the world have my disease. I'm here to find a cure.
His disease is sending people weird gifts-itis in the mail.
If you're gonna run, do it now.
Whoa. All right, that was pretty badass.
Dr. Michael Morbius, you've been missing for 2 months.
I'm sorry, I hear Michael Morbius and I think of Michael Myers.
Faces look ugly when you're alone.
See, we got the horror element here.
I wish I knew. I went from dying to being more alive than ever. It worked. Not exactly. I have increased strength and speed. It's some form of bat radar.
It's called
What else can I
Sony.
do?
Alright. I like the flying. It's shot a little weird, but okay.
There's something inside of me. It wants to hunt and consume blood.
Fingers crossed this January.
I don't know. Half the city wants to kill you.
We haven't had anything this good since that thing in San Francisco.
The other half
That's a
wants
Venom
to
reference right there.
Dr. Mike, you and I should stay in touch.
Vulture!
I'd do anything to save a life.
We'll talk after.
But I don't know what I'm capable of.
You save lives, you don't take them.
Yeah, I think drinking blood violates the Hippocratic Oath. Pretty sure, at least.
Or to destroy it.
That's my Halloween costume next year. Just that face at the end.
Who the hell are you, man?
I know. I'm just kidding. It's Dr. Michael Morbius that you're sure.
Okay. So I have questions. I'm excited, but I have questions. Firstly, how cool is it that Marvel now gets a anti-hero that has an affinity for bats? As a Batman fan, that's pretty cool. Love the introduction of vampires into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I know this is Sony, but we're going to get to that. I'm wondering if this is a character. Are we going to get like a Blade versus Morbius movie later on? When are we going to see him crossover with Spider-Man? And here's a big question. So we've established from this That throwaway line about, "Oh, it's the weirdest thing that's happened since San Francisco." So we know that this is set in the same Sony universe as Venom and Venom Let There Be Carnage. Spoiler alert for Venom Let There Be Carnage. The ending of that movie, we saw Tom Hardy's Venom pulled into the cinematic universe with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Here's my only issue. If you're gonna have Michael Keaton's Vulture in this same universe, how does that work? Was Morbius already in Venom's in Tom Hardy's universe and then pulled into the MCU later, or do people exist in multiple universes? I mean, we saw J.K. Simmons play J. Jonah Jameson in both the MCU and the Raimi universe. So is it possible that this is not actually the same Michael Keaton we saw face off with Tom Holland, but this is a different Vulture of this universe who maybe faced off with a different Spider-Man, or maybe never encountered Spider-Man to begin with? When I start talking universes, that's when things get strange. But as a horror fan, I love the kind of monster vampire element to it. It really excites me to see this franchise kind of going that way. All of these franchises, particularly the MCU, it's been very homogenized at this point, where most of your movies are similar genres, and there is a bit of a cookie cutter formula to it that that's been criticized. So crossing different genres, I think, is the way to break that, and I think going into horror, it's the way to go. So I am very curious to see what this movie has in store. While I wasn't the biggest fan of Jared Leto's Joker in Suicide Squad, I know he's a talented actor. I know he can be creepy when there's a good script and when, they're not editing it like a music video. I think even that one, scene at the very end of Zack Snyder's Justice League, I think he redeemed himself a little bit as the Joker. If you guys have seen The Little Things with Denzel Washington, super creepy performance by Jared Leto, which I'm kind of getting vibes from here. As someone who rocks the hairdo, and a lot of people are like, oh, why don't you cut it? Why don't you cut it? I gotta say, I kind of respect Jared Leto for keeping his hair like this across multiple movies, and this is just who he is, and he didn't cut it for Justice League, he didn't cut it for The Little Things, he's not cutting it for Morbius. I think that's kind of cool. So what do you guys think? What do you think about my theory? Is this all in the MCU? How can Michael Keaton's Vulture be there if Tom Hardy had to be pulled into it? Cross universes? I don't know. Are there any theoretical physicists here that can, discuss more about the multiple timelines? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. Like I said, Halloween may be over, but that does not mean that Halloween year round is done making videos. No, we got a lot of cool stuff in store for you over the next few weeks and months. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and all other social media. And as always, and I mean this especially today, given that it's the first week after Halloween, every day is Halloween.